understand something about people like
Trump and even Vice President Biden. They learned their patriotism during the Vietnam War years. That is, they were part of the 20 million Americans who were all trying to duck their military service. So, patriotism is very strong. Particularly, anti-war sentiment was was even stronger, as a matter of fact. And keep in mind that Trump had 4 student deferments plus an exemption with a bone spur, and Vice President Biden had 5 deferments and an exemption with childhood asthma. So we're not talking about 2 heroes here. We're talking about very poor language use. Now, during the 60s, people like Martin Luther King used to say that the American war dead consisted of society's losers, that is, poor blacks and whites and Hispanics. And so, in that sense, the president's right. Some of these people were in the wrong place at the wrong time. But look, if he did say it, and look, everything he's accused of, he's done, has to play back to the base. And keep in mind that his big base here, out of his 63 million supporters, probably 30 million were from the Vietnam War years. And so they might understand the looseness of his language. But I'll tell you what, this guy, he just can't imagine that his throwaway lines visiting a battlefield somewhere in Europe are going to come back and haunt him. So, yes, he's going to have to pay a price for this. I called around America on Saturday, and some people tell me this is going to hurt him in some groups. In other groups, it just goes on deaf ears.
Well, the military is a strong support base, usually, of Donald Trump, isn't it?
Well, yeah, he's modernizing American nuclear weapons. He's giving the military damn near everything they want. They might forgive this one. Look, he has very good support with the military. And because he may have badmouthed somebody on a rainy day, I heard that he didn't want to get his hair wet or something ridiculous like that. He may have to pay a price for it. But he isn't going to lose the military overnight because of this. They already know he's a bit of a buffhead. On the other hand, he's giving them a lot of what they want. It's like the evangelicals. They can't stand his behavior, but he's the only one who's going to stand up for pro-life.
Yeah, but a lot of these accusations come from John Bolton, too, who's got an axe to grind, right?
Yeah, I mean, Bolton, he's not the right guy to have around for character references.
Yeah.
He always made Trump look like a pacifist when it came to going to war. But, yeah, he probably said it. He probably regrets it. But then again, he regrets nearly everything he says. So, he calls it fake news. It probably is true, but what do we make of it? The campaign's getting 2 months away, and the Democrats are running on the proposition that the president has not managed the pandemic very well. Yeah. And the president's arguing about public safety and the rest of it. So they're going off in 2 different directions. And it's very close. It's very close in many of the states. So, look, Pete, I want to remind you that 4 years ago this time, the New York Times said that Hillary Clinton was a 98% shoo-in to win.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, no.